Slide Media. This is gonna be my review on season 2, episode 4 of Stargirl Summer School. This episode was another kind of build-up episode. What's gonna happen? Pretty much, I'm not gonna talk about the main talk about the little details of parts. Pretty much, on this episode, they're trying to figure out like how to get I buy a clip. They're trying to figure out what the shade was talking about when he's talking about the clip though. Pretty much searching, finding clues, finding mysteries, and they do find out a little bit more about the clip though, what he can do, how dangerous of a person he is, how crazy he is, of what he does, and how he makes people, see stuff they don't see. How he makes everything go crazy, makes people go crazy and turn nuts. So we got to see a little bit of that in this episode. So pretty much we're finding more and more stuff about the clip though, where he comes from, a little bit more about the JSA, about them, the original history they had with the clip though. So we're finding a little bit more stuff about that. So that's kind of this episode. They've discovered that as well on Stargirl. Also, I'm a lost train of thought. Also as well, Sydney. Yes, I got Sydney. Along with the clip, though, is finally getting her plan to recruit people, I should say, and all that. She recruited Isaac. We see that. She's getting Isaac to join the JSA, telling him about his mom and all this, a team they were a part of, and everything else. Manipulating him, recruiting him. Then also in the end, we see her get Artemis and recruit Artemis. I'll tell you why, how she was able to easily influence her to get Artemis, how she set up the whole thing up with a clip, though, to get her to join that team. So we saw it as well. But the main storyline this episode is what Artemis' parents, you saw in the previous, Artemis' parents are out. So they're trying to support their daughter. Their daughter is upset that they're not around to help support her in her football career and everything like that. Trying to be the first girl college football player and all that, because she has superpowers, superhuman abilities like they do, and she can throw an arm like crazy. Pretty much throwing a football like she Patrick Mahomes out there, pretty much. So it's about them supporting her pretty much, and they're talking about the history and everything like that. And of course, Pat is conversing them, and they're talking about the shade as well, talking about the history of the shade, and they said them and the shade didn't even get along. They didn't even like him. They didn't even like him or anything like that. So, and of course, also with the shade too in this episode, we see Courtney actually goes to him and talks to the shade about everything and all that. And he says, "Oh, he's pretty much what I predicted. He's there to stop Eclipto. That's what he's doing. He's telling him to stay out his way. Cause that's his thing is he knows how dangerous Eclipto is, and he wants to take him down himself. And which, like I said, goes on my prediction, my theories. They will all eventually team up. The Shade and the Stargirl and the rest of the team will team up to take down Eclipto, Sydney, and the rest of that team. Pretty much, it's building up what's gonna happen. I hope the payoff does build up. The payoff does pay off, I should say. What they're doing, what they're building up to, hope it pays off. Cause I can see like, okay, this is what's going on. And like I said, my prediction is right there. Shade, I think they will end up teaming up and helping him out. It's just like I said, because I read in the comments when I finally learned some history about him, he is kind of like an anti-hero per se. He's like I said, I like characters do like that though. The guy that's got his own mission, his own purpose. It's like my enemy is my friend. So it's like one of them things I see. So I like characters like that pretty much. Like they'll help out and all that, but they do their own thing pretty much. They just did a hand their business, do what they gotta do, and then they leave. So I like characters like that. That's what we see. That's what we see. I think we're seeing with the Shade and the JSA team. So, but that was the main storylines about like them, Artemis' parents supporting her, helping her get back, her confidence, make her feel good again, so she can try to disguise and make something of herself with football. Which I believe Artemis will be the one. I think I see her the most likely the one to turn on them and then actually turn on the ISA, turn on City and them. I can see her doing that just because based off of like, more so her character, how we're seeing like she just missed her parents and all. She seems she has more of a spirit left in her and all that. She's not completely evil. So I actually see her as the one that could probably get turned on them in the end because she has a future more so to think about. So I can see that happening. Also as well, like the story, the reason how they pretty much how City ended up getting her to join it. The ISA is pretty much like while they're playing football and all that. Of course, the parents there and all that. They see her there. They see her parents. Her parents see them there and all that. She sees her parents there and everything. But the main key point was like when Sydney and Eclipto come, they manipulate her brain and get her to think that Courtney is some security guard trying to hurt her and all that, trying to hurt her parents, trying to take them away and all that, kill them when it's not there, when they're not there, and the security guard is really not there. The police officers aren't there, anything like that. And she ends up fighting Courtney, and that caused her to lose her scholarship because the coach is there. He sees they're like, oh man, you have anger issues. You can't really, I don't think we can recruit you and everything like that. So she's ticked off, she's pissed off, she's upset, and That's when Sydney comes behind her and scoops her and tell her, hey, why don't you join this team and everything like that. So pretty much Eclipso set up the whole thing by that's how she lost it, setting her up to lose her scholarship and everything by manipulating her, making her see something that wasn't there. So that's how she got her to join the team. But like I said, I believe Artemis will turn if she finds out like, oh, Sydney did this and this, that, and third. So I really kind of feel like she will be the one I think will turn on them and kind of like I forgot the character's name, the guy's name, how the boy turned on them last season, how that would happen. How Brainwave's son, I forgot his name, how Brainwave's son ended up turning on him in the latter part of the season. So I feel like that'll happen this season as well with Artemis. So also, and the big thing we find out Dr. Midnight actually is still alive. So that's two JSA characters now, y'all, that are still around. Starman and Dr. Midnight are still alive. But Dr. Midnight is stuck somewhere where Beth sees in her glasses thinking it's Chuck and it's Midnight. He's stuck somewhere where Eclipto has put him in and all that. And that's caused one of the secrets that Pat and Courtney's mom talk about when they say like, oh wow, yeah, like, well, we don't want to tell them about a clip. Let's keep secrets. That'll be better because it might destroy. You see how Artemis' parents stole her, and she hasn't been the same since then. So let's not tell Courtney about what's going on. But we find out a big detail. Might be more secrets about a clip going on. We find out that he's been hidden. He's somewhere in Bev's glasses now, and Clip don't put him there. That he's still alive. So that's two of JSA's characters still alive. I don't know if we'll see him. Will they break him out? Will we see Starman and Dr. Midnight before the end of the season? Who knows? But it looks like, yeah, like two JSA characters are actually still alive. So that's like one of the big secrets, of course, that Pat didn't tell him. That Pat didn't tell Courtney about. I keep on forgetting the girl's name. Stargirl, aka Courtney, about. So that's one of the big secrets. So like I said, overall, okay episode, good episode. Like I said, another build up to something, what's gonna happen. So not a big action scene. I feel like next episode, it seems like when they're really gonna see more. Next episode, I think is when they actually do fight a clip though. So we're gonna see more stuff going on in episode 5. And Steve Sydney gonna do some more recruiting. She still has other members she has to recruit on the team. So I feel like it's coming. So we're gonna see more action and everything like that. But like I said, they're just building up, and I feel like it's gonna pay off. Hopefully it does. I feel like it will pay off. So okay, solid episode. So like I said, man, this is Slime Media. My next video just coming right about this, where I talk about Marvel's What If. They did the one on Doctor Strange, so I'm gonna tell you what I think about that. So my next video too might come probably tomorrow night, Thursday night, probably where I do a video on Titans about their next episode, because Titans hits at 3:00 in the morning tonight. So I might do something on that as well. So y'all have a good day, y'all have a good night, and be blessed.